Yes, hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bar and Beverage Management. This is our week 11. Okay, so our topic is all about bar measurements. Okay, bar measurements, conversion, and costing ng mga cocktail drinks. Okay, so bago tayo mag-proceed sa costing, kailangan muna alam natin yung standard measurements equivalent na ginagamit natin. Okay, sa bar operations. Usually, yung ginagamit natin is ounces. Oh, bibihira tayo gumagamit ng ml. Okay? So, these are your standard bar measurements. Ayan, worldwide yan. Okay? So, you need to be familiar sa mga bar measurements natin. No? Diyan, makikita mo na. Okay? For example, bigyan natin ng ano, di ba? Sa glass natin, margarita glass. May margarita glass tayo na ilang ounces. Sabihin natin, meron tayong yung maliit, we have 3 ounce. Meron naman tayong margarita glass na malaki na 5 ounce. Okay? So doon pa lang, malalaman natin kung ilang ml ang capacity niya. Okay? Ang 1 ounce is equivalent to 30 ml. Okay? And standard computation. So kung may 5 ounce ka na margarita glass, 5 times 30, that's 150 ml. Oh, yun. Okay? Kung meron kang 3 ounce na margarita glass o cocktail glass, margarita glass, 3 times 30 ml is equivalent to 90 ml. Okay? Yun yung computation. So, napaka-importante na familiar kayo. Okay? We have your metric conversion from fluid ounce, from quarts, 1 gallon, milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, 1 liter. Okay? No? Usually, ginagawa natin para hindi tayo mas mahirapan, for example, from 1 gallon, convert mo siya into liters. Then from liters, convert mo siya into ounces. Liters to milliliters, then from milliliters to ounces. Okay? Yeah. Other measurement is we have your fifth, pint, half gallon, quart. Yan. Usually sa English yan ginagamit sa sa US. Okay? A shot glass is usually 1.5 ounces, but sometimes 2 ounces with a measurement line at 1.5 ounces. You can also buy in US short shot glass or pony shots, which are 1 ounce. Pony shots are usually used with martinis, Manhattans, and Rob Roy's. Okay? So, dyan mo makikita. So, please be familiar. Ito naman sinasabing i-memorize nyo. No? So, please be familiar with your conversions. Okay? Usually, meron na kayo sa mga chemistry, yan, physics. Okay? Costing for cocktail and mocktail drinks. Okay? For example, to be able to compute for the price per ounce of each item, first you need to convert all items like ml into ounces, kilos into grams, to pinch, and other more. Okay, steps to follow: convert all items in grams, ounce, pinch per quality or item. Get the price of each item on your original receipt upon purchasing. So napaka-importante, no, na tinatago nyo yung resibo ng mga pinurchase natin. Get the price of each item in grams, ounce, pinch, slice by simply dividing the piece of each item in the total quality per grams, ounce, pinch, and slices. Okay, mamaya i-discuss natin. After you get the price per grams, ounce, pinch, and slice, you can now ready to substitute it and start adding for the computation. After getting the total cost, add a buffer. Buffer is an amount where you could add the cost of the other items like tissue, ice, straws, and toothpicks, or kung meron pang iba. This amount is a fixed price. After adding the buffer, you can now add your markup per cocktail. For example, 100 to 150% markup depending on your establishment. After adding your markup, you can now round off your price to make it an exact amount. So it would be easier for you to compute your bills. Okay. So this is an example of computation for red margarita cocktail. Okay. So sabi is kuhanin muna natin kung ano yung mga items na kakailanganin. Okay, so for red margarita, our items needed or ingredients is tequila, grenadine, triple sec, salt, and lemon. Okay, so kung bibili ako ng isang bottle na tequila, that's 120 pesos. Ang size niya is 700 ml. Sa grenadine naman is 150 pesos, 750 ml. Triple sec is 130 pesos, 750 ml. Okay, salt is 20 pesos sa isang kilo, and lemon is 5 pesos per piece o yung one whole, isang buo. Okay? So now, ko-convert natin yung quantity, di ba? Sabi, next is to convert the quantity into ounces. Ano ba yung ginagamit natin? Ano ba yung ginagamit natin? Di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, ko-convert natin siya into ounces. Kasi ounce yung ginagamit natin sa our operations. Okay? So, if you would divide 700 ml, okay, di ba sabi ko ang 1 ounce is equivalent to 30 ml. So, yung 700 ml, i-divide natin siya into 30 ml. Anong lalabas sa calculator nyo? Ang lalabas is 23.333333. Okay, 33333. Okay, so hindi naman natin magagamit yung 0.3333. So, ang gagamitin lang natin is yung full ounce na magagamit natin, which is 23. Okay? Sooner or later, yung mga 0.3 na yan, kapag may leftover, nasa inyo kung pwede nyong inumin, pwede nyong, ang pangit naman kasi, pwede nyo naman siyang i-mix, pero hindi natin pinapakita yon. Meron yung ibang bar operations, no? Lalo na may natatapon. So, pwede yung maging cover. Same din doon. If you have 750 ml, 750 ml divided by 30 ml is 25 ounce. So makakagawa ka ng, no, kung per shot, makakagawa ka ng 25 shots, 25 ounce. Triple sec, same. Okay. Sa kilo, okay, i-convert natin sa grams. Okay, so there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilo. Okay. Then, sa whole lemon, okay, ngayon, i-slice mo siya. Hindi ko naman sinabi paano kung maliit lang yung lemon mo. Pipilitin mo bang mag-slice ng 20? Hindi naman. So, kung makagawa ka ng 10 na same thickness ng slice, okay lang. Okay, makagawa ka ng 15, okay lang. Basta same, no, yung standard size na ginagawa na thickness. Okay, hindi mo kailangan nipisan para, syempre, dagdag, hindi naman. So, ang nipis nga, ang pangit naman ng presentation mo, di ba? Kasi gusto mo mas maganda kita. Siyempre, mas maganda yung presentation, no? Tsaka na natin babawiin yan sa computation. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung price per ounce, yung price, i-divide natin siya sa converted ounce. Okay? So, example, 120 pesos, divide natin sa 23 ounces, ang lalabas is 5.21. As follows. Ganun din yon. 150 divided by 25 is 6. 130 divided by 25 is 520. No, 20 pesos divided by 1,000 is 0.02. Also have 5 divided 20 is 0.25 cents. Okay? So yan na. Meron na tayong magagamit for our computation o costing. Okay? So ito yung napakasimple lang naman ng paggawa ng ounce. Okay? On your right side, upper right side of the PowerPoint, makikita nyo kung paano yung ginawa. Okay? Ayan yung sample formula. So 700 ml divided by 30 ml is 23.3 ounces. So disregard natin yung 3. 0.3 kaya naging 23 ounces. Okay, para makuha natin yung per pesos niya, yan yung 120 divided by 23 lang yan. Okay, divided by 23, equivalent is 5.25, 21 pesos per ounces. Yan yung impression natin. So makakapag-compute na tayo. Okay? So dito sa computation natin, makikita mo on the left side, yan yung mga ingredients ng isang order ng red margarita. On the right side is the prices. So kung ito total mo siya, ang total is 16.48 pesos lang. Okay? Remember, yung next up, sabi natin is mag-a-add tayo ng buffer. No? Ang buffer is fixed price. Ang buffer includes yan. Kunwari, tissue, toothpicks, ice. No? Pag may garnish ka, hindi siya kasama sa buffer. No? Kasama siya dun sa ingredients. Okay? So fix ang buffer natin. Buffer na 30 pesos sa lahat ng cocktails, shooters, o mga drinks na in-offer mo. Iisa lang yan. Okay? Be reasonable sa pag-a-add ng buffer. No? Kung naman yung sobra-sobra naman, pati buffer, dadagdagan natin sobrang mahal. Kasi i-compute pa rin natin yung magma-markup pa tayo. Okay? So, ang total natin is 46.48 pesos. Okay? Ang markup natin is 150%. So, bumalik siya ng isa't kalahati sa'yo. Okay? So, paano makakuha ang 150%? Okay? Yung total natin na 46.48 pesos, i-multiply lang natin ng 1.5. Kasi yun yung 150. So, pag minultiply mo yon, ang lalabas doon is 69.72. Okay? So, pag i-add mo yung total plus yung markup, ang total natin is 116.2 pesos. Okay? Ngayon, pwede mo siyang i-round off. Okay? Nasa iyo, depende yan. Pwede mo siyang gawing 110 or 115 pesos. Okay? Hindi ka naman lugi doon kasi sobra-sobra na yung balik sa'yo. Okay? So, ganun ang pagko-costing ng cocktail. Okay? Reminders. You can only round off the price after you add the markup. Upon using garnish like cherry and green olives, you need to compute the price per cherry or olive. Simple by dividing the unit price per bottle to total number of cherries, same to the green olives and other garnish. Okay? May nabibiling bottle ng olives at saka ng cherries. Okay? Minsan, yung iba naka-indicate kung ilang pieces of cherries or olives. Ngayon, kung wala, pwede mo naman siyang bilangin for the sake na makuha mo yung proper computation. Kuhanin mo yung, para mas exact and accurate yung pagko-compute natin. Decorating cocktails. Almost all cocktails are decorated in one way or another, most often with some kind of fruit, but no matter the exact decoration, cocktail sticks are almost always invaluable. Cocktail sticks come in two types, wooden and plastic. Wooden sticks are most often used and are suited for just about any kind of cocktail, but they cannot be reused. Okay? Huwag nyo i-reuse yan. Disposable lahat yan, plastic or wood. Plastic sticks, however, should be carefully used as they tend to give the cocktail a slightly artificial appearance. Unlike wooden sticks, plastic ones can be reused but should be carefully washed and boiled first. No, hindi ko na din ina-advise, no? Kasi syempre, additional cost yan. Hugasan mo, iipunin mo. No, may mga mag-uuwi. So, ano ka na lang ng mga disposable para mas mabilis yung turnover ng bar. Okay, so we have your bar terms is mixing. Mixing is when you use a cocktail shaker. There is one golden rule to remember. Always put the ice in the shaker first and then the liquor last. This is to ensure that all ingredients are properly chilled by the ice when they are poured over the ice. And by adding the liquor last, you reduce the chance of dilution. Okay? Stirring. A drink that is stirred instead of shaken will retain its clarity and be free of ice chips. Drinks based on clear liquors, like a martini, should always be stirred and not shaken. Don't listen to James Bond when he ordered his martini shaken, not stirred. When stirring a cocktail, you should stir it enough to mix the ingredient, but not stir it too much. If you stir too much, the ice will begin to dilute the liquor. A general rule is that 10 to 15 stirs will be sufficient for proper mixing. Okay, so remember yan. A drink containing carbonate beverage should be stirred gently and briefly to retain the sparkle. No, huwag niyo shake yan, lalo na yung carbonated kasi build up yan ah, ng pressure, no? Ba, anong mangyayari pag yung 1.5 na Coke, no? Shinake mo ng shinake bago mo inopen, di ba? Magbabubble na magbabubble. Pag binuksan mo, mag-i-spill over sa'yo. Okay? Shaking. Instead of stirring, you can shake drink. This will mix the ingredients more than stirring, but will also result in less clear drink. Drinks that contain ingredients that are hard to mix, such as cream, fruit juices, and eggs, should be shaken vigorously to ensure that the ingredients has been well mixed. Okay? Blending. Use an electric blender to mix fresh fruits, liquor, juices, and ice instead of using a shaker. Not too popular everywhere, but perfect for making frozen cocktails or to blend ingredients that are otherwise impossible to mix. Floating. The purpose of floating is to keep each other ingredients in the drink in separate layers. Floating or build that do not mix with the others. This will create a drink with separate layers, and this is why floating often referred to as layering. Okay. The easiest way to float one liquor on top to another is to use a demitasse spoon, holding it over or in the glass and slowly trickle the ingredient over the back of the spoon. Muddling. Muddling is a simple mashing technique for grinding herbs, such as mint, smooth in the bottom of the glass. You can use a wooden muddler you can buy in a bar supply store or buy the bar spoon with a muddler on the end. It crushes the herbs much as the back of the soup spoon might without scarring the glass. Frosting. To frost a glass, first dip it in the water and put it in the freezer for half an hour or so. Also note that the metal and silver mugs and cups will frost better than glasses. Okay, so here we have your activity. Okay, for 40 points. Make a costing of the 2 cocktails and 2 shooters you made in week 9 and week 10. Sample format of your costing per cocktail and shooters. Okay, so ito yung sample na pinakita ko sa ibang slides. Okay, remember on your week 9, I ask you to prepare 2 cocktails. Then on your week 10, 2 shooters na sarili nyo, di ba? Ngayon, gagawa kayo ng ganitong klase ng costing. Okay? So para maipakita nyo yan, maggawa din kayo nung sample layout na pinakita ko doon sa mga slides ko kanina na yung mga ingredients nyo, no? Ingredients with the price, yung quantity, kung ilang ml, then kung ilang ounce, tapos yung price per ounce. Tapos, tsaka kayo mag-compute sa baba. Okay? So, if you have any questions, kindly message me in the group chat. Okay? Clarifications. So, please write it in the yellow sheet of paper. Napakadali lang nito. Kung may clarification kayo, don't hesitate to message me. Okay? So, thank you for watching. God bless.